Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. De Bruyne. Kyle Walker. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Just brushed off the ball there. Aubameyang. Elneny. Tierney. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And he just whacks it away. They get a throw in. Has gone out. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Arsenal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. Shot a goal! There it is! Arsenal take the lead. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Manchester keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Ruben Dias. Forward it goes. Rodri. De Bruyne. Rodri. De Bruyne. Gundogan. Rodri. Chambers tries to clear. Rodri. And it's Mahrez. Mahrez. Kyle Walker. A really good feat from him. Aubameyang absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Driving on, he could shoot here. Tierney opts to play it back. Chambers. And here's Aubameyang. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Quick ball forward. Gundogan plays it forward. And here's Mahrez. Rodri. Mahrez. Now a chance to break. Out to the left it goes. Ederson deals with it effortlessly. Kyle Walker tries to get it forward quickly. Tierney. Chambers. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Gundogan drives it forward. Mahrez. And it's De Bruyne. Rodri. Kyle Walker. And here's De Bruyne. He's gone out for a throw-in. Rodri. And here's Mahrez. De Bruyne. Sterling. Partey. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mendy goes up and over. Rodri. Mendy. Sterling. Laporte. Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chambers. And it's played forward. Ruben Dias does well to read it and intercepts. Mendy. And it's Sterling. Kyle Walker. Manchester still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Elneny. Elneny goes looking. All the way back, and they start again. Mendy hoists it forward, cuts it out. Elneny. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Sterling tries lifting it over. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Gundogan. Sterling. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Partey. Now it's Aubameyang. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mendy. Laporte. Kyle Walker. And it's played forward. knocks it away.
Manchester are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Forward it goes. Laporte. Mahrez.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Gundogan. Well, if something's going to happen, it's going to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rodri. Now it's Mahrez. And it's Gundogan. Manchester cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. And he's there to hoof it away. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Mahrez.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. So that's it. It is all over. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. So, Jim, how do you